Welcome to the Grab a Coffee podcast. I'm Alice.
And I'm Francesca.
Catch up weekly with a coffee where we chat about life running small businesses, juggling motherhood,
And tangents ranging from holiday embarrassment to female hormones and everything in between. Hello.
Oh.
Hello. I'm excited the sun is shining and we are in Cafe Sorella in Gildersome. It's tropical.
Yeah,
It's
lovely.
It's bright.
They've
got beautiful art on the window. Oh, you can see it a little bit there, actually.
Oh, yeah.
It's very, very cute little cafe in Gildersome that Alice hasn't been to yet. So we're like,
No, I thought I had been
let's
to
pod
it,
here.
but I was getting it confused with Amici and Driglington. Is it Amici or Amico?
I don't know. There's an Amici in Morley.
Yeah, no, maybe
But it's not a cafe,
called
it's
that.
a restaurant. But you can have lunch there.
Yeah, no, I'm getting them all muddled up now. I'm getting... Yeah, maybe it's not even called anything Amici related. There's one cafe in Driglington, and I thought that in my head that was here, but no, this is here.
So it's very hot. We've
But it's
ordered our
really
iced
nice.
lattes, and
Yeah.
I've got my big earrings on because Alice mentioned my earrings one episode or two ago, and I thought I'd wear them for you.
Yeah, they're so nice. Oh, I love them. I love the colours, and they
Thank
like
you.
coordinate with your shorts as well, which no one can see, but I can see them.
No. Yeah, it's shorts and flip-flops, bottom half, nice top on the top half, because we're...
So when this episode comes out next week, everyone will have melted in the heat wave.
We are coming up.
forecast
Yeah, it's already warm, but we are coming up to a
30
big
degrees.
heat wave.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Got our iced lattes. Cheers. Let's test it.
Perfect for
Oh,
the
yeah.
day. Yes.
Nice.
So, although when this comes out, it's a week ago. How was Father's Day?
Yeah, it was nice. What did we do? Oh, we Liam was he doesn't like plans. So oh my god, I've just noticed on the counter over there there's someone selling earrings similar to your
I
is
know.
that where they're from?
No, it isn't, but I always look at them when I come in.
I'm gonna go and have a look. Are they £5 a pair? Oh, I'll have nosy at them before we leave. Anyway,
Might leave with some fabulous earrings.
might come to Cafe Sorella, get some lunch, an iced latte and some earrings. Perfect lunchtime out.
I think any of them so far I'd have. Anyway,
Anyway,
so you didn't make any plans, but did you do something
so
nice?
Liam said he doesn't want to do anything like really serious and busy because he's not that kind of person. He's the opposite of me basically and likes to do nothing, which is fine. But obviously we have to do
Opposites
something. We
often
have a
attract.
child anyway, so we'll have to do something at some point in the day. So he went to the gym in the morning, and then when he got back, I said, we'll go for brunch at a Portuguese cafe that's opened in Rothwell.
Nice. Okay.
And then there was a street fair at Horbury, and I've never been to Horbury before. And everyone says Horbury's really nice.
I don't know.
It's really nice on the edge of Wakefield. So Horbury's only 20 minutes from here, and so's Rothwell, and then they're both 20 minutes apart. So we did like a triangle. But we got to the Portuguese cafe, and even though on their Facebook they did have like savoury bits, I think they'd sold out of all the savoury bits, and we got there literally at lunchtime, and it was all cake, and I was like, I can't just feed. I would just have cake for lunch, but we can't really do that. Liam would suffer a lot and probably get a migraine. Elodie would be in a foul temper. So it was
he'd been to the gym, so he probably felt like
he was starving. We were all like really hungry. So yeah, not the greatest fuel, but it was in a lovely little. It was like in a cul-de-sac. It was like a yard. So most of the seating was outside.
Lovely.
I want to go back just for coffee and cake because it was. So, I think it's called.
Let's go pod there.
Oh yeah, we could. It's called the Oliviera, I think. And it looked really nice, really nice.
Brilliant.
And all the cakes and stuff were homemade, but all like Portuguese, like tarts and stuff.
Lovely.
So we were going to go there, which would have been lovely. But we
this
couldn't.
was going
but I
so
know
well.
that there's only one other cafe in Rothwell. Have you ever been to a cafe? Have you ever eaten in Rothwell?
No.
There's one cafe called Gray's, and I was like, oh my god, it's Father's Day. It's going
to be heaving.
It was fine.
Oh,
it wasn't heaving.
Oh.
And Liam
maybe they'd all
like,
gone to the beach or special days out.
Yeah, maybe people had like gone further afield than us, just staying in a 20-minute perimeter from Morley.
Nothing wrong with that. We've got lots to offer.
So we went there,
Brilliant.
had a lovely brunch. Liam absolutely loved it. Made a nice change to Morley, who, the food was really nice. I've been a couple of times because our mechanic is near there, so I work from that cafe sometimes.
Right.
When I take the cars to the mechanic, I'll go and get coffee from there. So it was nice to go to a different cafe.
Yeah.
And Elodie enjoyed it. And then what did we do? I've got fluff on my mic.
Yeah, I just keep
Is it
thinking it's going to
bothering
go
you?
up into your mouth or something. Yeah. I was watching it thinking, no, don't breathe in.
Then we drove to Horbury, and it's a lovely little town, and they had a lovely street fair on.
Oh, and what
So-
was the street fair?
All like crafts.
Oh, stalls and stuff.
stalls,
Oh, lovely.
And then like live music,
Oh.
and they had like an owl. You could like hold an owl on your hand, so Elodie held an owl and was stroking it.
That's really sweet.
She didn't even
flinch.
flinch.
Like,
She
not
was
even
straight
bothered.
in. She basically
Yeah.
took the owl off the man.
It's all right. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, I've watched those children, so yeah, here you go. Put it on her arm. She just stood there. And then when we got home,
She wants
and
an
on
owl.
Monday afternoon, she kept putting her like her teddies on our hand and going like, "Mummy, put your hand like this," and then she would like put it on, and then like, "Now you go like this," and then she was basically pretending it was like the owl. She never said like the owl, but she was doing the exact thing.
Yeah,
It was really cute.
That's really
So
sweet.
yeah, we had a really nice out and about day, but nothing like too busy
They
or
turn out to be the
intense.
most perfect days, though, don't they? When it's like that, that's lovely. That sounds perfect.
What did you do?
Oh, I just love it. Right, so, well, I was making suggestions like go to the Deep because we've got one of the tickets where you can keep going back, or something. Mark always goes to the gym on a Sunday morning, so that's fine. But he's always back by like 8-9 o'clock, so it's fine. But I've got fluff now. I see it flapping about in front of my face. His oldest daughter, Ellie, her monitor broke recently, so he said he would get her one, and it happened to be arriving on Sunday. So we said, well, why don't we just take it down to Ellie, because then at least he gets to see all four of them on the same day.
Yeah, that's nice.
So we went down to Ellie's house, which is nice because she's got guinea pigs and a dog, so it's always nice to have a little stroke with the animals. Got to see her for a bit. She got her nice new monitor. We all go up and sit on. She's got it all set up in her bedroom. She lives in her own house, but she's got all this up in her bedroom. So we all go sit on the end of the bed and she gets it all set up and watch it. It's really sweet.
What was it monitor for?
She games.
Oh, for gaming.
Yeah.
Liam got a new keyboard and mouse arrived this week.
Oh, exciting.
Last
Shame we
week.
didn't add a webcam to that order.
Yeah, I know. We broke the webcam guide. Well, I say we. When we recorded with Britt the other
Your
week,
cat.
I left all the equipment in the living room for 2 days, and one of the cats chewed through the wire of Liam's webcam. So I've got it here next to us, and we can't use it. I keep testing it. Francesca thinks that electric tape might work.
I don't know.
But I forgot to buy some, and then it was Tuesday.
And I couldn't find
and I
ours.
was like, oh shit. But to be fair, the lighting here is quite good. So
it's nice. We'll come here again.
I feel like we're crisper than on the Nesso recording because it's brighter in here.
Yeah, we're right next to the window, aren't we?
This
It's
is really
lovely.
good light. Well, yeah. My arms look great. Let's definitely come in here again.
When I was carrying around babies in those car seats, that one there always used to
try.
pop out. So I got my dad a bottle of wine and a card because we were at my mum's on Saturday because it's her birthday next week.
My mum's on Saturday as well.
So I didn't manage to see my dad, although we passed him on. He was coming home as we were leaving, but that's just the case when you've got a pub. You're never home.
Is he always just in the pub?
He's like, yeah, he's in the pub all day, but it's his. He's cooking.
Yeah, working. Yeah.
So I got him a wine and a card, and we took my mum, because it's her birthday next week, we took her a birthday present, and it was a bit of a wild card birthday present. We weren't sure, and I was like, do you know what? I'm going to risk it, and I'm going to get her this. And do you know what I got her? I got her a double-decker sightseeing Lego bus. And I said, do you want to open it with us here or do you want to wait for your birthday? She said no, she wanted to open it, and she absolutely loves it. She sent pictures of it.
Sightseeing where?
Oh, you know, when you go to London or any of the like cities in Europe, you get those red buses and it says city tour on it. It's the same logo everywhere.
Yeah.
It's one of those in Lego, and it comes with a driver, a mum and a baby in a pram.
Well, hang on, wait. A model bus?
Let me show you.
I thought you meant like an experience for her to go sightseeing.
No, she does that quite enough on her own. Thank you. She's been to Krakow already. She's been
this year.
This year. In the last few months, she's been to Krakow, Prague, Vienna, Budapest,
Oh my
Bratislava.
Christ. What?
That
It's
was
only
one
June?
tour, and
Oh, wow.
then Krakow was another
so it's
another
like,
holiday.
it's
with us.
relative to her
So
interest.
like she does that all the time anyway. She doesn't need more
Okay,
experiences.
so you got that because she loves traveling and sightseeing.
And she does like,
so she's
taking a
building
picture and she's already built
she's
it.
building it. Okay.
Ooh. She's bag one completed, but with 4 spare bits. Is that normal?
No,
Loved it.
Not most places don't. It's like when you have something left over from an IKEA piece of furniture, and you know it's definitely. Oh, that's really funny that it comes with the tour guide and the.
And a mum and a baby in a pram, and so she's building her bus, and she absolutely loves
hilarious.
it. But she likes puzzles and jigsaws.
Yeah,
like, that's getting a bit boring. And we were getting.
That's nice. She's gonna get like fully into Lego now, isn't she?
I know, and I really enjoy making the kids Legos with them. And I was like, bit of
it's
a wild
very
card.
therapeutic.
Yeah, exactly. Like doing the pottery.
Yeah, because so in here they've got a sign up saying pottery hand building workshop.
Mm-hmm.
So I presume you're
on the 24th of June.
24th of June.
That's all I can read from
What
here.
day of the week is that? Oh, is that next Wednesday? Oh, that's just
Tuesday.
I might sign up for that because I actually used to really love making pottery to a potter's wheel when I was a child.
Did you? I went to a place and did it. I've still got the little cup I made.
Yeah, I think I must have got it for Christmas off my grandma and granddad because I remember it stayed at their house. I imagine my mum was like, well, you bought it, you can keep it at your house.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think I might actually sign up for that. I'll see how much it is because, yeah, it's nice to do something that's, completely, away from technology and using your hands and just focus,
being creative. It doesn't matter if you think you're a good artist or good at creating. It doesn't matter at all. It's really, really therapeutic. So doing that or something at the Little Biscuit would be amazing.
Yeah.
For just a little bit of concentrating. Like she said about building that Lego thing. So you actually have to concentrate. I know it's a child's toy, but you do have to concentrate. Yeah. And she's really enjoyed that element to it. So she can have more Lego.
That's such a funny present. That is such a funny present. I love
it says
that.
7+ on the box.
And how old is she?
73.
You should have added a 3 or 0.
Oh yeah, could have
70 plus. The thing is though, when people for grown-ups, you get to an age and especially if you've got disposable income, no one needs anything.
No, exactly. And I know that it is a physical item, but she doesn't actually want stuff. She doesn't want a vase, or she doesn't want, anything. She's just getting her house. She's having a massive extension put on at the moment.
Yeah, so she doesn't need
it'll all be nice and clear and lovely. And she just got her Italian books, some cookbooks, some nice little things, and that's all she wants on her shelves. Her shelves were so empty at one point. She had them built into alcoves in the dining room area. And Minnie was a baby, but she was sitting. So I just sat her on this empty shelf and got a really good picture of her.
So
that she doesn't like things as much. But I know that's a thing, but it's like a thing she could always build and rebuild.
Yeah, well, just once she's done
or
it,
put it
donate
up in one of her... in a spare bedroom or something.
Yeah, or downstairs toilet or something.
Yeah. She's getting a new downstairs toilet built. It's very exciting. So they moved into that house in the year 2000 for a temporary length of time as a sort of, we need to move out of this house, but we'll go and get this one eventually. So in 2025, it's still there.
Oh my God, it's 25 years.
And when they moved into that house, obviously they gutted loads of stuff, changed loads of things, took walls down and stuff, made it better. But what they did was they used the old toilet from upstairs when they redid the bathroom and stuck it in the porch with a makeshift slidey door because it was all temporary. But for all that time, they've had this brown toilet in this slidey door bit with no blind.
Temporary solutions it just becomes permanent.
So she's having a really nice extension now with a proper toilet and utility room.
That's going to be like me. I've decorated the kitchen as a temporary solution. It'll be 25 years and I'll finally get a new kitchen.
By which time the kitchen will be 50.
Oh my God. Oh,
no, it's a really decent kitchen. It's just, it's probably from the 90s, isn't it? That's all.
Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah. Yeah, it is from the 90s. What I was going to say, I got ID'd on Saturday.
For what? Alcohol?
Yeah, going out in Morley, got ID'd on the door.
And were you like, just get my driving license out?
Yeah, I was squealing. Because I was already quite a bit drunk. Cause it was the last place we went in. We went to Queen's.
Never been there.
It's very
Sticky carpets?
Very sticky carpets. It was fun music though, and nowhere else was open. Heist wasn't letting anyone else in. We've been to Vinoteca. Then we went to. Where did we go after Vinoteca? Oh, Nomad. That was really nice in there actually.
Can't think.
We tried to go to Rhythm and Mind for the live music, but they had a private function on, so they didn't have music on, which we probably should have checked in advance. The great thing about Molly is it's all a 2-minute walk, so it's fine. So we went to Nomad.
You can literally go next door to next door to next door, can't you?
Yeah. It was really reasonably pricey in Nomad, actually. You know, like sometimes when you go out and you think, God, how much for a glass of wine?
I know.
I was like, oh, wow, okay, take all my money. It was like
a
pleasant surprise, yeah. Which was probably like not great because then you just drink more, don't you? But
so was it getting into somewhere or
so
by
we
right.
So trying to go. So we like me and my friend. There was 2 of us left, so we went to Queens because it was the only place left to go into that was open because it was like 12 o'clock. And yeah, the guy on the door, who was probably about 19, can I see your ID? He goes, can I see your ID, please? I looked at my friend and I went, what?
And then he was starting to regret his decision.
We both just looked at each other and started cackling. Absolutely cackling. I was like, oh my god, I'm buzzing. I was like, are you serious? He was like, yeah. I was like, okay. Got my ID out.
And then did he see the date of birth with a 19 at the beginning and regret his decision?
Really I'm 32 next month. He was like, I can't believe you're nearly 32. He thought I was 24 and they have to ID under 25s.
Oh, I was going to say, hang on a minute, is it changed? And I didn't know. Okay, so
because if you look under 25,
fair enough,
you have to ID you. And he thought I looked 24.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I got a photo with him.
That's brilliant.
I got a photo. I'm like holding my ID, and I'm like, so buzzing. Can you believe it?
Yes.
I was like,
can believe it.
That skincare routine's paying off.
Oh yeah, that's true. Maybe I should have thought about that before I slaps the hand soap all over my face.
Oh god. So yeah, I do like a really fun weekend.
That's exciting.
Getting ID'd.
Yeah. ID'd. New cafes.
Saturday I was at my mum and dad's house. So I stayed over Friday.
Is that to see your dad for Father's Day?
Kind of. Well, it wasn't. Well, so it's a story. It's always a story, isn't there? My mum was taking Elodie to the Yorkshire Wildlife Park with her friend for her friend's granddaughter's first birthday.
Oh.
So I was like, well, it's a bit of a faff to like either meet halfway because obviously it's the far side of Doncaster.
Right,
so I was like, it's a bit of a palaver, or even just me like dropping her off. Like, what am I going to do? So I said, what if me and Elodie come over Friday? We'll stop over.
Yeah.
And then like there's no rushing Saturday morning.
Yeah.
She's already there.
Yeah.
And then you can just set off whenever. So that was really nice. And obviously it was it was hotter in Doncaster than it was here. So we were just sitting outside like all evening Friday.
Holiday vibes.
Yeah, me and my dad were just outside all day Saturday. It was like 27 degrees. It was amazing.
Oh, that's great.
So I had a really nice time with my dad. So I'd gone to Lotherton Hall Friday afternoon to meet my friend with her daughter, with Elodie. Got halfway to Lotherton Hall and was like, forgot my dad's Father's Day present.
Did you just go buy another one?
No,
or was it something
specific?
Oh. You can have it next time you see him.
So, yeah, we're seeing him next week, like this week anyway. So it's only going to be a few days like delayed.
I've done that
but I was
before
just
with
like,
Christmas.
Oh my God, I'm actually organised. Then we spoke to my sister on the phone on Friday evening. And
Did you forget?
And I told her, oh God, I've left Dad's Father's Day present in the porch. And my dad was like joking, like rolling his eyes, like, oh, what are you like?
Yeah.
Useless, blah, blah, blah. And then she went, what, Alice? She went, I was relying on you. I've not brought it back. Because I thought I'm seeing him soon, but then I realised I'm not actually seeing him until July. But I thought, it's all right. I'll get something from Alice. And my dad was like, whoa.
That's it. I drove you to France year after year. Yeah.
It's like, I want a refund. Take him back. Yeah. No, he's not bothered. He's always like, he's just never bothered about. Well, he says to me, he always says, I'm not bothered about presents. I said, yeah, so you're stuffing the midget gems in because we always used to buy him like licorice, all sorts of midget gems. Yeah, maybe a pair of socks. Classic Father's Day present.
Yeah,
any present, birthday, Christmas. But,
alcohol's a safe one with mine.
So Elodie had like a full animal weekend because we were at Lotherton. I forgot there was a zoo at Lotherton.
Penguins.
Yeah. So there were the penguins, there was the monkeys, there's all sorts of weird and wonderful creatures. And then she was at the wildlife park on Saturday, and then she was stroking an owl on Sunday.
Have you heard of Cliff Castle?
No, where's that?
Keighley.
Okay.
So my mum's in Ilkley. That's where I grew up. So I thought I'd have heard of it because that's over our side.
Yeah.
But I'd never heard of it before. My mum said it's not National Trust. It's just belongs to the council and it's free. Whole museum inside this actual castle bit, with the typical stately home, chiseled roof that some Frenchman did in 1760, or that kind of.
Cool.
Tristan, we walked into this bit that was cordoned off a little bit. The small dining room, and there was like space for 25 people in the small dining room, and you can imagine the chandelier hanging from the ceiling. And Tristan went, "What do you want all them lights for?" in his best farmer Yorkshire accent, on top of his voice.
And there's Minnie going, "Because we're posh."
Yeah, it's posh enough for Minnie, but Tristan was appalled at the amount of lights. So that was quite funny. But so there's that if you want that bit. A whole room full of lots of different stuffed animals and birds, but information about them, education. There's an actual beehive somewhere. What else is there? A lot of stuff inside.
I'm
but
so
then
bad at going to new places.
Big aviary outside, so she might like that.
Yeah, she would.
Budgies, little cockatiels, and lots of budgies, and then randomly some rabbits and guinea pigs at the other end of this huge sort of circular bit. So it's nice and cool in the stone for them. Lots of grass area to walk over and picnic on. A park, like play park.
Oh, nice. So you can do a full day out.
So actually, yeah, it was about 40 minutes.
Not too bad.
It's not bad at all. Cliff Castle in Keighley. Nice. So there's a recommendation
for
everyone.
So many places that
can't believe I've never heard of it and I've lived there all around.
Yeah. I'm really bad at like get stuck in my work. I'll just go to a place and be like, "This is amazing. I'm just going to come here every week."
Oh yeah, I do that.
Like I went to a new place. Well, not new. It's been there 50 years. Cool. But
new to you.
Yeah, new to me. Last Wednesday, in Nottingley, called the Old Quarry.
Right.
It's called the Addy at the Old Quarry, and it's so my friend Holly looked at the history of it. It's in a council estate, and basically, I think it was like when the estate was built for quarry workers, the kids ended up just playing on this like scruffy bit of land.
Right.
So then it got kind of, people started looking after it a little bit, putting different things there and making it a safer space.
Actual place to go and play.
And now it's absolutely amazing. It's run by volunteers, I believe. I paid £4 for Elodie.
Oh, okay.
I think it's £1 for under ones, and then they do like under 5 sessions, and then also like I think it's mainly aimed at, your kids would love it. I think it's mainly aimed at like 8 and over.
Oh, right.
They do like woodworking and stuff, like workshops, like proper, cool stuff. And they had like all these little like beach. Everything's just made of wood and like painted bright colours and like rainbow colours everywhere. And they had like these little beach huts, but you had to climb up a really small climbing wall to get onto them.
Yeah.
And then there was a big climbing wall, and they had it closed off actually because it was the toddler session, but it was like so you could jump off it, like a jumping thing, just for jumping off a really high thing, just for fun.
They love jumping off stuff.
Yeah,
we did.
Like tree house, like climbing frame thing, a massive slide, huge swing, like different swings. They had a bouncy castle up for the under 5s. It's called the Old Quarry at the Addy at the Old Quarry. If you type the Old Quarry in, Nottingley.
Nottingley.
Oh, honestly, like 25 minutes away. I was like, and perfect for me meeting my friends from Doncaster because it's right in the middle.
Oh, right, okay, perfect.
It was incredible. The session was only an hour and a half, though. We could have stayed all day. We literally, me and my friend were like, God, imagine if this was open all day. They had a cafe. I'm sorry, I'm so excited about this place.
I'm enjoying it.
Incredible. Also, as a parent, like it's incredible when your child just goes. She was with a friend, but like they didn't need settling in or anything. They just went. They were off. Nice. Yeah. We were like, oh, fab. Great. See you later. They had a little cafe, so I went and got my friend a Fanta lemon, and I got a coffee. It was £2.50, and I was like,
And was it nice?
yeah.
Oh,
It was like I think it was like a pod coffee machine,
that's
but fine, yeah. Yeah, it was £1.50 for a coffee for the coffee machine coffee, or £1 for just normal like instant coffee. It was like so reasonable, and like the cafe menu was like everything was like £3.50.
Oh,
Oh, it was really good.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, if anyone needs like an outdoor adventure place, yeah, highly recommend.
excellent. Oh, we've got some lovely recommendations. We
Your
didn't
kids
even
would
plan
love
to do
it.
recommendations, but we've
I
done
know,
loads.
dude. It's good for summer though, isn't it?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
guess they do events on through the holidays. I'm not sure because I've only been
Right.
once, but now I just want to go every week.
Oh. Do
The
you
kids loved
have a
it.
National Trust membership?
No, I should get one.
Yeah, because it just means that if Liam doesn't like planning, on the Sunday
You
morning
don't
when he
have to
gets back
plan,
from
yeah.
the gym, you're like,
We're going
I don't
here.
want to waste a day, but I don't want to go something specific. You don't necessarily want to spend a lot of money. So if you've bought your annual membership, I think it was like £140.
Yeah.
And you just go somewhere.
Sometimes they do them offers, don't they? Where it's like is it the Times? One of the newspapers does like an offer where they have X amount of memberships for like
a really cheap amount of money.
yeah,
and
like
you can just
five
grab.
or I can't remember how much. It's really cheap.
I mean, once you've been somewhere 2 or 3 times, if it's somewhere that charges for parking, you've got your membership, and it can cost
do you get free
like
parking with your membership?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Even if there's a random beach in Wales that we like, its car park is owned by the National Trust, so it's like a £5 a day. So we save that every time.
Yeah.
So it means we can come and go as well and not pay the £5 all the time. So
that's really good.
Yeah,
I didn't realise car park was included. That's
everywhere
good.
it's really lovely. You can it's a good place to meet people. We meet my auntie at Nostell lots because she lives over that way.
Yeah, we
we
go to
like
Nostell
Benningborough Hall.
sometimes.
We find all the playgrounds. Some of them are like natural ones in the trees and stuff. That's really nice. So
Yeah.
and they'll have like an Easter egg hunt at Easter. You might have to pay £1 for that because she'll get a little Easter egg at the end of it, and she's done a trail. Or they often have free things. Lots of stuff going on. We went to, can't remember what it's called, I might remember in a minute, and there was a course on dry stone walling.
Oh,
and there was a group of people dry stone walling, which is really cool.
That's interesting. Yeah, because it's £140 for the year, so it's like £11, £12 a month. So you have to go like once a month, really, and you got your money.
Well, yeah, and if you go to a National Trust, and to get into the house, usually you're looking at £15, £16 per adult. So for the 5 of us with kids at about £8, £9, £10, we've got our membership in 2 visits.
Yeah. Oh,
not to mention parking.
We oh god, when I got to Lotherton on Friday, I'd kind of forgotten. I've only been once, and it was like years ago. It was like COVID times.
Daisy went on a school trip once to see the penguins.
It's actually really good there.
Yeah, it is.
Like I was really surprised because I'd forgotten. Because I think me and my friend met kind of during like lockdown or end of lockdown.
When you could meet
or like
outside,
the second lockdown, yeah, it was like
just 6 of you or something.
But then it ended up raining. We just sat in the car and ate our picnics.
We've done that.
We didn't even go for a walk. I don't think.
Oh.
But so I kind of completely forgotten. Had no idea what it was like. Pulled up at the booth, and then it had like the entry price, and I just assumed like, well, you pay to go in the house, but we would have paid to go into just like the grounds. But I'd not realised they had all the animals there as well.
Right, okay.
In my head, I was like, I'll just go and I just won't pay to go in the house. And then, so when I saw the price, I was like, oh, fuck. It was like $10.95 for adults and like $5.95 for 3 and over.
Oh, no.
3 to 15.
Oh, yeah.
So I was just like staring at this sign, and the lady went, is it just you guys? And I went, yeah. I thought, well, I'm here now and I'm meeting my friends, so I'm paying it. But
there was a lot for it.
Because Elodie refaces, I think she assumed she was under 3, so she didn't charge me for her. And she's like the tallest 3-year-old in the world.
Yeah.
If she'd seen her standing up, she'd have been like, is she 5? Yeah, so
we've done that.
She only charged, but I didn't offer her age, and she didn't ask, so I just let her assume. And I think because she was rear facing, the only reason I can think is because she was rear facing. She would have assumed she was younger than she is.
Yeah, yeah.
So then I got her a nice lolly. Which was like, a nice lolly. I was like, yeah, you can now because you were free.
Yeah, that's another thing with the membership of National Trust is you don't mind getting everyone an ice cream or a coffee
Yeah,
because you know that could
otherwise it's like £100
for
day
us,
out.
that could be like, 20-ish quid, but that's all we spent that day apart from the fuel. And we think like hour and a half to 2 hours radius from our house, we can get to so many
Hundreds.
different
There must be
ones.
hundreds of national
Yeah,
trusts
there's a couple in Manchester that we like. There's one at Ormskirk. It's brilliant.
on the coast. I guess there's some on the east coast, is there?
Yeah, but they tend to be also actual beaches or those car parks or
Yeah.
a bit of moorland, which is really nice. Brimham Rocks is good fun.
Oh yeah, is that
Yeah.
national trust?
Yeah.
Brimham Rocks?
It's
Good
only
in
to
summer.
park. It's not even that much, but it all
It's
adds up
all
through the
adds up,
year.
yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. But anyway, I like a bit of commission now. Thank you very much from the National Trust.
So Francesca's discount code is.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
Oh, funny.
So we want recommendations from you now.
I'd love
Where
to
have
hear
you been?
them.
Yeah, where have you been? What are you recommending?
Good summer
for
recommendations.
toddlers, for teenagers.
Or just grown-ups walking around, meeting your friends.
Yeah,
because
I'm in the middle of that at the moment. I've got my 14-year-old and my 6-year-old, and it's like,
you've got to cater for everybody, haven't you? I think if it's just an interesting place to mooch around, then you cater for most people, don't you? A beach, I don't think you can go wrong with a beach. Everyone likes
oh,
a
I
beach.
love a beach. Where we're staying in France, it's got its own private access to the beach.
Oh my god!
I know, not a private beach, obviously. It's not Barbados.
Where are you
but
staying again?
St Hilaires, if that's how they pronounce it.
A campsite we used to camp at. It was in a place called Benedict, and the campsite was on the beach. So it was like literally a hedgerow and just little people with gaps in the hedge for you to walk. So there was like sand on the side.
Oh, I love that.
And it was like a lagoon. This section of the coast was a lagoon. It was amazing. Got such good childhood memories from that. Yeah,
it's
you'd
a bit
really
slow,
enjoy
but I'll
it
find
there.
it for you. It'll come in a minute. Oh, that'd be
show me after we
amazing.
finish recording. Yeah, that was a really fun place. One year we went for 3 weeks. Don't know how my dad went back to work after that.
I'd love to do that in the summer holidays, just go for at least 3 or 4. Why not?
Yeah, well, he said because
I'll have to find
my
it for you in a
dad's
minute.
parents were both teachers. They used to go to either Cornwall or France. They used to imagine. So in the 70s, 80s, they used to drive to the southwest of France. So it would take them like 3 days to get there, and they'd camp for like 5 weeks.
Oh, it's worth it if you're going to stay there for 5 weeks.
How amazing! That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Take the surfboards and then
That's a proper rest, though. If they were teachers, they needed that.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh, wow. Yeah, I want to try and get away for longer.
It is nice when you're like so settled into your routine, like on your holiday routine, and you just completely forget about what's going on.
You
at
don't
home.
wear shoes all the time.
Oh, yeah.
You just, oh my God.
Your hair's gone bleached.
I was just about to talk about hair,
you've got no eyebrows from the sun.
What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So anybody that's listened to our second or third podcast where we talked about holidays and my holiday disaster will know why I've got exact holiday dates this year that couldn't change. You'll have to go and listen to it. It's too long to tell you now. So we come home on the 1st of September. Luckily, primary school, they go back on the 3rd. I can't find any information that says Morley Academy doesn't go back any other day but the 1st of September. And I'm like, we're literally waking up in France on the 1st of September. That ferry is taking us home on the 1st of September. I'm just going to have to explain, and I can tell them the story for a good laugh if they want.
What can you do?
Nothing.
You literally can't do anything.
No. I'm not going to send her home on her own aeroplane the day before, I don't think. Can you imagine?
It's so early as well.
I'm sure there has to be some sort of training day. They have never gone back to school on the 1st of September before in the history.
Is that Monday then?
I think it must be. Yeah, because the others go back on the Wednesday.
I feel like when I was at school, we always used to go back around like the 6th. It was always like nearly, like almost the second week.
Yeah, because my stepdaughter Ellie, her birthday's the 5th, and it was always like, oh, you're probably going to be at school on your birthday. Let's see. Yeah. It's always like 3rd, 4th,
if you're
5th.
lucky, you're off.
Yeah. How the weekends land. It was always quite fun. But
so when do you go away?
We sail on the 21st, so the holidays are 22nd to the 1st.
Nice.
I am getting really anxious about the ferry. I'm going to send them an email and say, is it definitely booked? Because that port only does one ferry a day. Can't bear. I just can't. I don't know.
Oh my God, the anxiety. We'll all be rooting for you.
I'll let you know. I'll make you a video.
I'll be away in 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah. Daisy's making your bag.
Oh yeah, I've commissioned Daisy. I was going to talk about that. So I've commissioned Daisy to. Was she buzzing?
Yeah, she was like, oh, look what I'm making. I was, oh, that's cool. That's cool. I was making it for Alice. And then Daisy's got a sister called Alice. So I sort of paused a minute. Oh, because.
Oh yeah,
can't say that.
sister.
Hang on. Right. So there's a reason why she might have been making something for Alice. And then so I was like, I was just about to ask her because I thought maybe she's making it for Alice. And then she said, your friend Alice. I was like, oh, yeah, brilliant. Oh, cool. She want the bag. And she was like, yeah, she's messaged me for the bag.
Messaged her, yes. I just had this like urge. I was like, I'd seen someone, I think, in the soup. Someone had a crocheted bag. And I was like, oh, that would be so good for holiday. Like, bigger than my normal handbag, but like holiday vibes.
Yeah. Have you told her colours? Or
yeah, so I was like, sent her some screenshots. I was like, Daisy, I don't know if it's too late notice because I go on holiday in 3 weeks, but if you can make me this before I go away.
She can do.
I said, if you can't, then tell me. Like, if it's not possible, it's fine. Because I've only just
we went
decided.
shopping the other day for her, and we noticed some bags in a couple of the normal high street shops. Crocheted.
They're everywhere.
Literally crocheted. £40.
Yeah, I know. That's why I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And it's like, even if she charged me £40, I'd rather give her. But like, even if, I would rather give Daisy £40 for making one
than put it into a huge corporate company.
And it's a specific colour and design that I've asked her to do. So she's doing it in orange with daisies on the. So she's doing
granny squares.
Granny squares that have got daisies on.
Oh my
it's
God.
going to be beautiful, isn't it? I'm really excited.
She's just so cute. She's made me a book cover, with a little flap that comes over and fastens. Nice. She's made for my dad for his birthday in March, and then for Mark for Father's Day, she made this little thing about so big. And it's like a tray, so it lips up a little bit around the edge. It's got little ears and a little nose and mouth just sewn onto it, and it's for putting your glasses down or your sunglasses down. So it's a little tray to put your glasses on. But when your glasses are on it, obviously it's like the bear's wearing the glasses, so it's really cute. But a nice place to put your glasses because Mark's always moaning about he can't find his glasses or his sunglasses. Oh, I forgot my glasses. Well, have you kept them somewhere? Now he's got somewhere to keep them. So yeah, she just does all these things. It's so sweet.
She's so clever. So clever. I'm really excited.
Ooh, lunchtime.
Oh yeah, we asked for our lunch to be ready for 12:30.
like some divas.
Yeah. Excuse me, I can do pre-order. Yeah, I'm buzzing. I'll show everyone my bag when it's done.
I know, can't wait to see it as well. She's making me a cardigan, like a shruggy.
Oh, yeah.
She's doing me puffy sleeves with a cuff.
You don't need that now. It's going to be 31 degrees on Saturday.
No, she can put that down for a bit while she makes your bag.
Yeah,
for Spain.
Have that ready for autumn.
Will you be away for your birthday?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, my birthday. So we're going on the Monday for a week and for nearly Monday to Saturday. So 12 days.
Oh,
my birthday's the middle weekend.
Oh, yeah. Brilliant.
I need to book the restaurant actually for my birthday. We're gonna go. There's a really nice restaurant that we're going to when we're there. Well, there's lots of nice restaurants.
Well, yeah. Go to your favourite for your birthday and another couple of times.
We're going to the poshest one for my birthday for our main treat meal out, and then just go to the other ones, and then we'll do a mixture of cook because we're in the apartment, so we'll cook, picnicky bits, get a baguette. Oh, can't wait.
That's going to be so good.
Baguette and a bag of Lays.
I missed you. A bag of what?
Lays.
Oh.
I know it's going to be good. We can try. We'll try and do at least one recording. Maybe we'll try and do one recording one in France and one in Spain.
Yeah, that'd be ace.
I'm going to just do it in siesta because Liam and Elodie always nap, but I never do.
I can't nap. I missed a bit of my holiday.
I know.
Well, if he's happy to do that, you can find somewhere that might be really cool for a background.
I'll go in a beach bar or something.
Do you remember when I did that live last year in France with you on Instagram and the sun was going down on the beach, and then I realised I had to go back through the trees in the dark.
You're like, okay, I'm going
to watch this beautiful sunset, and I was all by myself except for Alice and the people that were watching on Instagram. But that wasn't really going to help me, is it? From France, and I had to run back through the trees in the pitch black. I was like,
other people around.
Yes, it was fine. It was
funny though.
It was early on as well because it gets dark a little bit earlier there, doesn't it? Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's a
very
good
much.
timing to say bye.
No, you've done it. It's right.
Right, our lunch is here, so goodbye. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Adios.
Adios. I was doing that.